Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to my podcast. I'm your host, Kimberly, telling you why I'm busy and maybe talk about all things Drizzy. So sit back and grab a plate into Kimbo's Slice of Life. What is up, guys? Welcome back to episode 15 of Kimbo's Slice of Life. So actually, this is the last episode for season 1, and I am joined with Nick. What's up, Nick? How's it going?
It's going good. Thanks for asking.
Nick is has his own brand called Only Dallas. Tell us about Only Dallas. When was this founded?
So the brand was founded in October of last year. I would say the official debut was Dallas Fashion Week in April.
Oh, really? How did that go?
I participated all 3 days that they had it, and the first day was pretty nerve-wracking because it was my first event of such like nature or whatnot. But the second day, I kind of eased a little bit more into it, and by the third day, I felt like I've learned a lot and progressed like easier.
So, Only Dallas has been around for about a year?
I would say a year is when I created the logo and registered it for a trademark. As far as like actual item clothing, I would say in April.
April of this year?
Yeah, April of this year.
How did you come up with the concept? Like the name?
So, one of my friends, her and I were talking about the biggest brands in Dallas as far as like t-shirts and clothes and hats or whatever. And we both came up with the conclusion that it's definitely missing something more than the upside down Dallas, you know? So I started doing some research and seeing what was out there and what was open and available to use, where I can use the word Dallas in the logo itself and not have another brand that does the same. So I know Only like Fans is one of the biggest money wise like for entrepreneurs out there. Right. So like a year ago when I was coming up with it, they were saying how bad Barbie like made $1 million in like her first 30 days. So I was like, I like their logo with the F, and I was thinking Only Dallas, you know, like Only Fans, Only Dallas. I'm ready to generate that much money.
Oh, okay.
So it inspired me from hearing about bad Barbie and how much earnings she made, and like the how it helps like entrepreneurs make money. The website's a platform for women and men to upload whatever they want of themselves and make earnings. So I know it was generating a lot of revenue, so that kind of inspired me with the Only part of the Dallas,
of the like, brand name.
Yeah, of the brand.
So that's how you.
That's kind of like somewhat of what I was thinking.
I was
like
behind.
Only Dallas is kind of what I took from OnlyFans, the only part, and then combined it with Dallas. And the OD was going to be the logo, so the Only Dallas would be the title font of the registered trademark, and then the OD would be the logo. So I was like, Overdrive, Only Dallas, Overdose. It just rings a bell. And with the O, I wanted to incorporate the Reunion Tower ball into the logo itself. So the star with the circle is the Reunion Tower, and the D is like half of the D curved.
So are you from Dallas?
I've been in Dallas for the last 17 years.
Oh, okay. So
I'm from about an hour outside of Dallas.
Okay. So you're but you've grown to Dallas.
Yeah, I grew up in Dallas for the most part.
So what kind of like brands? We have a cup here, guys. Only Dallas. Apart from like accessories, what kind of clothing is it? Like, is it fashion, athletic?
So originally, the first pieces that I ordered were more casual, like tri-blends and athleisure, stuff that you can wear as like oversized and dry washed and bled washed, and I like to use 3 fabrics at a time when I create, so it gives you that stretchy feel. So that's where like the athleisure comes in, is like with spandex and elastane. When you combine those with nylon, it's more of like that athleisure appeal, which is like what I'm wearing right now.
Like a dry fit?
Yeah, for the most part, like dry fit. So it gives off as sportswear, but I'm creating like for all different articles of clothing. So this is really just like the first generation of clothes that I've designed.
So more leisure, you say?
Yeah.
Right now, at least.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, streetwear as well, since I'm starting to collaborate with some fabric artists here from Dallas.
Who is your target audience?
My target audience would be transplants moving to Dallas, people that visit Dallas, tourists, people obviously from Dallas that love Dallas. I'm hoping to reach everyone in the market with at least one item of clothing or accessory. So I want my market and target audience to be something for everybody. But at the same time, I feel like the locals and tourists and transplants are majority of who the audience would be. So
you have a window shop?
Yeah. So
what is it called? A pop-up shop?
So it started as a pop-up for the Adolphus Tower, which was month to month. And after the last show the fashion show that I did in October 20th, the turnout went great. So they offered us a year extension lease.
Oh, that's
for that
awesome.
Space to make it like a art/fashion exhibit. And it gives me and all the other local artists or college students or Dallas College alumni, it gives them an opportunity to showcase their work and sell it to the public.
That's awesome. So apart from like that, how else do you promote your brand and market your target audience?
So I just started my Google account. So if y'all Google and type in Only Dallas, it should pop up, and there's a Google marketing resources that I'm using, which I've done for a couple months now. Instagram account, I try to stay active on it every day and post every day and make sure whoever I work with mentions and tags and keeps that going as far as like marketing and advertising. Word of mouth is my favorite. So the best marketing would be word of mouth.
Networking.
People to people.
Yeah.
So anywhere I go, I usually wear my clothes. So I market myself when I walk through downtown. If I go to a Cowboys game or to the Mavericks game, I'll make sure to wear my shirt, my hat, and like sometimes pants and shorts and socks.
From the head to toe.
So, yeah. So if I go to the gym, of course, I'll bring my water bottles. So
do people ever like approach you and ask you, oh, what's that?
For the most part, they're just like, what inspired you to say and to like create Only Dallas? Like, it's so catchy, and most people are surprised that nobody's combined the two. So
right.
I have a hard time explaining sometimes where the idea came from. But for the most part, the audience or whatnot I try to market every day just by wearing it and letting people know if they see me and if they like see my shirt or pants that I'm wearing, what exactly the logo means and the title and font, where did it come from.
Yeah, I feel like you started this such a short amount of time, but it's like you progress so much within the year, because I've seen you like everywhere, and I was like, who is this guy? What is he doing? I want in. Like, I was just like to me, like, on social media you see the kind of the same people that you follow, and then I just like you just popped up out of nowhere, and I was like, who is him? And it's just like you elevated so fast, so quick, and like that's awesome. And then now you have the 1 year lease with the Adolphus Tower. Like,
appreciate that.
That's
so the location of that is it's real significant to like the history of Dallas. It's right there on Main Street in Akard, where Akard leads up to Commerce, which is the AT&T Discovery District, which is like the #1 tourist attraction besides the American Airlines Center. So it's a very busy, high foot traffic area to be in, and very fortunate to have it's sponsored by the gallery and the Adolphus Tower and Dallas College, as well as Downtown Dallas Inc. So it's definitely a blessing and I hope to keep creating and marketing more events there.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. I went to that show you had last month, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, because I'm like so like nervous to network, you know, go out there by myself. And I was like, okay, this is something I need to like work on.
Yeah.
And so when I went, I was like, I actually had a good time. It was fun. And I was like, it was a good turnout. So it was nice.
Yeah, the sponsored food was Wild Salsa, which is a really popular restaurant downtown. And they just had the reopening too. And that's a couple blocks down from the gallery. So it was pretty easy for them to do the catering.
Oh, that's so cool.
There was a CBD mocktail vendor that was there. That's also local, just started. So that was a pretty good opportunity to collaborate with another up and rising local entrepreneur. And then the wine was sponsored by Venus Vineyards.
How do you find all these different sponsors?
Well, Dallas College provided some of it. But I kind of just approach with hi, my name is such and such, you know, I'm here local and I love your page and so far I love what you do. Is there a way you'd love to like to collaborate on an up and coming show that could benefit both of us?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with the whole pizza thing.
Yeah.
I want to get like a pizza sponsor, you know?
Yeah, that's a smart idea, you know, and what I provide and how my selling point is I'm the best marketer there is, you know, because I wear my own clothes and when I'm passionate for something or for somebody that I know can benefit from each other, I work really hard and I'm very reliable when it comes to like creating that relationship and then following through.
What advice do you have for aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to start their own clothing brand?
To starting your own clothing brand, for new entrepreneurs, I would say to do your research and touch and feel. So before I like created the brand, I was buying from all different like retail stores, and I was spending a lot of money on like pants and shirts and like shoes and whatnot. So I started reading the fabrics and reading the labels and touching and feeling and doing research and seeing exactly how much the most expensive threads are and the most expensive blends are and exactly where you get them all from. So I would say to do your research on fabric blends. And of course, once you come up with your logo, make sure it's catchy. The title, the logo itself is always interchangeable, but the title itself is really important. You want to make sure that it's very grabby. You can stand behind it and people know the meaning, or not too complicated, you know, keep it simple.
Right. So
your audience can kind of summarize what it is by just the title. And then I would say always show up early and leave the latest, and work really hard and be very affirmative, quick learner, and let others know that you're passionate and happy to be at the position and the place and the venue at that very moment, and let your like energy and your light be noticed by the rest of the room. So stand out, be confident, have your motive of you're there to get stuff done, and then at the very end you're also there to help, you know, to help whoever's left. So once you're early, you kind of see how everything's set up and you kind of get an idea of exactly what you're getting into. And when you leave late, it shows the boss that while everybody else is gone and asleep or out drinking, you're there like picking up and seeing who needs a hand and seeing what you can do to network at the very end of each event or show, which is what I usually do.
You're there all the time, like letting your light shine through.
Yeah, so I wake up and sometimes I don't want to go, and sometimes I could wait till the last minute, but I make myself a cup of coffee and I know I have to be there and I have to be where I want. I have to show up, you know, and not call out. So just going and showing up and like I said, staying until everything's done. I think it's a good technique, a good motive to have to hit your maximum success rate.
That's great advice. Yeah, that's awesome. Do you have can you share any exciting upcoming projects or collabs?
So with Dallas College, they are offering a arts festival here in downtown. That's going to be in April. Deep Ellum has an arts festival, I believe, at the end of April. So they won't be around the same time. But we're looking to close down 4 blocks. So from the start of Commerce Street, where the Discovery District is, to the end of Pacific Avenue, which is the 4th block going north. We're looking to barricade that and to invite local vendors and artists to showcase their work, creatives to showcase their products. That being said, I'm hoping to have the fashion show on the street itself.
Oh.
So right there on Main Street, I'm thinking if they're already going to have the roads blocked off and barricaded, why not do the fashion show on the road? So it'd be like a roadway, fashion roadway.
Yeah. Instead of runway.
So hopefully in April, that's my next event that I would want to market. And that makes me excited, maybe by the end of January or maybe even the beginning of January, I can have another event or show. But so far I'm aiming for April.
Well, that would be fun.
Hasn't been approved yet as far as the roadway.
Oh, but, okay. In the works.
Yeah, it's in the works. So it's something I'm going to push.
Well, April's right around the corner. So
yes.
What is your favorite pizza?
So I see you have pepperoni right here.
Yeah.
I don't eat pork, chicken, or beef. So pescatarian, and I try to do dairy free, so less cheese as possible. So I would say a dairy free cauliflower crust pizza with pesto, mushrooms, onions, bell peppers, roasted tomatoes.
Oh wow. Yeah. Dairy free cauliflower. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, pesto is really good too, but pesto.
I almost got cheese, but then you wouldn't have ate it because you said dairy free.
Well, I mean, I can still take a bite or something. I'm not allergic. I'm not lactose intolerant. I just prefer. I just choose to stay away from cheese.
I wish I could.
It's delicious, but it's there's some pros and cons
of cheese. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Nick, for coming on, sharing what Only Dallas is all about. Y'all check out Nick. He's at downtown at the Adolphus Tower
Gallery, which is 1412 Main Street.
I was like, I don't know the address.
1412 Main Street, first floor. It's where Main Street intersects with Ackerd. It's across from the Pegasus Park, across from the CVS, as well as the right down the street from Witch. And it's a free art exhibit that showcases current students and alumni from Dallas College, as well as famous local artists. My clothing brand is in there, so if you guys want to come check out what I have on the racks, check out some accessories, some hats. There's 0 to little to no plastic used on everything. So from the mailer bag to the price tag to the carryout bag, it's plastic free, recycled. Green thumb.
That's nice. I like the feel of the water bottle too.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's soft.
Yeah,
y'all should
so
feel
I have those in 4 colors. Those will be at the gallery if you want to stop by and check out the shop. We're open Thursday through Sunday from 11 to 7 p.m.
Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Thank you guys so much for an awesome first season, and we ended it with a bang with Nick. We will see you guys in 2024.